All right. Reflection time. So let's see if I... Okay, let's see my goals from last year. If this is last year's goals, not this year. These are last year's goals, not this year. So, yeah, let's check last year's goals. So, yep. Still alive. I'm still alive, thankfully. Or, bad. That may be a bad thing, depending on who you are. Depending on who you are, that may be a bad thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a check mark on that. Survive lol. I've re-debuted. I am no longer Saikimoto Knight. I mean, I still go by Saikimoto Knight, but I am BluSharqs now. So I'm doing good on that. Double partner. No, I did not get double partner. What was my old model? Actually, it was this. This was my old look. Technically, my old model was a lot different, like vastly different, and I do mean vastly different. I mean, this look is gonna be from many moons ago. This is gonna be from many moons ago. Let me just hide. Yeah, this look is much better. Let me just change a bit real quick. Let me show you my old look. The one I used for so long. The one I used for a while. The one I used for quite a while. And I'm honestly not proud of. Look, my budget increased. Am I not fitting? Does this not fit? Because it doesn't. I'm going back. Looking at it is honestly kind of nauseating. I'm sorry, mama, old mama. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Anyways. I'm so sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. All right, I'm back. Yeah, this one fits a lot better. But yeah, less modern games, more retro games. Yep. I barely played any modern games last year. Less streams, but longer. Not really. Well, I'm gonna put equal because I have been doing longer streams, but I haven't been doing less streams. Lol, more highlights. Yeah, that's not, yeah. Keep it real. Oh, I've been absolutely keeping it real. I've been saying my mind. I'm no longer scared. Like, sure, I'm still scared of, like, saying, like, oh yeah, that certain thing is bad, but again, it's more like it's because I like having a channel and not, getting blasted from oblivion. So overall, I am... I am 4 for 7. I'm 4 for 7 on last year's resolutions and goals. But I really wish I would have done more highlight videos. I really wish I... And I really need to put myself out there so I can get double partner. Like I said I would. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, now for video games. Let's see how I did on the gaming front. Let's see how I did on the gaming front. Wait, can I align this? I'm gonna try to. There we go. It's not gonna be perfect. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect. Yeah, it won't be perfect, but whatever. Yeah, I did not play. I dropped Ultima. The only one I played is Metroid Prime Trilogy. I didn't even get close to Mafia or Onimusha or Okami or Bungie, Halo, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Witcher. I did not play any of those games. I did not play any of those games. I only beat Metroid Prime Trilogy. I'm happy I did. And yeah, I'm actually also happy that I didn't actually play Metroid Prime 4. Because that was such a fucking disappointing game. I don't even want to give it the time of day. In fact, even mentioning it is just kind of blah. Even mentioning it is kind of gives me the ick. It kind of gives me the ick. Do you still intend to play those others? We'll get to that. But first, here are all the games that I played. Here are all of the games that I played this year. So yeah, SD Snatcher, fresh in my mind. Fun little action RPG kind of deal. Turn-based action RPG. I would actually say this is a thumbs up. I still prefer you guys play the actual original Snatcher because it doesn't have that stupid final boss at the end. So, but regardless, Snatcher normally would either be a banger or outright a top 6 game, but SD Snatcher, it's pretty good. It's different, but yeah, some of those encounters, that end game though, fucking sucks. So yeah, it's a thumbs up. Amped 3. I felt kind of weird with Amped 3, mainly because I wasn't used to the whole snowboarder skater culture aesthetic, which was very indicative of early internet. It's very early internet. But overall, I'd say it's a pretty good game once you get to play it. Memories of a bygone age. Bad Company 2. Yeah, this is a banger. Many people say that this is the best. I'm actually gonna zoom it in a little so you can see. A lot. And by little, I mean a lot. But yeah, this game, Bad Company 2, just straight up a banger. It's straight up a banger, I'd say. This is a banger. Even though the single player isn't as good, the multiplayer is amazing. Bad Company 1 will always have the best campaign though. But Bad Company's 2 campaign, nothing to sneeze at, and also elevated by the multiplayer, and also the story ties in with the multiplayer, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't remember if I put this as a top 6 game. I actually don't remember when I put it as a top 6 game. I actually don't remember if I put this as a top 6 game. I think I did actually. Bad Company 1. Speaking of, Bad Company 1, yeah, just straight up top 6. It's top 6. Best campaign, and it's unfortunately locked behind console. And yeah, it is pretty much take a bunch of multiplayer maps and put a single player campaign on it. You can actually tell because it is single player. Bomberman 93. It's damn long. Honestly, though, I think it's kind of okay. It's just okay. There are better Bomberman games. There are some better Bombermen. I'm sorry, Bomberman 93. Dracula's Curse. I actually just straight up didn't beat this game because it was really fucking hard. I mean, I got to Dracula's castle, but that's about it. Actually, no, it's Clock Tower. No, I got to death, but I couldn't beat death. But I will maybe someday. But Castlevania 3 is simultaneously the best of the NES trilogy, but also the hardest. Condemned Criminal Origins. This is a banger. Absolute banger. Holy fuck, the encounters are super difficult though, but again, it's a Monolith game. It was made during... Was this made during Fear? It was made during or before Fear. So the map designer and the AI designer really had a lot of fun doing this. Same engine too. Yeah, exactly. Blue Stinger. This is a bang. I like this. I like this. I like Blue Stinger. It's a little poopy, but I like. I'd rather play this over any other Kusoge. But yeah, the fact that you can be a sumo Santa, it automatically makes it bump up. Otherwise, it's pretty mid, but sumo Santa, laser swords, ray guns, Gaily. And the fact that it's just Sonic Adventure, it's literally just Sonic Adventure Resident Evil. With a little bit of PSO in there. Deadly Premonition. Another game I really wish I could have beaten, but I couldn't because the Crash Man. I definitely will play it play it again in the future, but I will play it on console because the PC version is utter fucking garbage. Dirge of Cerberus. Oh, this is Kusel. It's bad. I'm not gonna lie. Dirge of Cerberus is kind of bad. What? Yeah, Dirge of Cerberus is pretty bad. Like it was confusing. Actually, no. It's mid. It's one of the best PS2 games. They're joking. You're getting trolled. My boy, you are probably getting trolled. Dirge of Cerberus at his best is mid, but again, this is after Advent Children. This is a post-Advent Children. This is a post-Advent Children game. It's just as nonsensical. This is just as nonsensical. The shooting is okay. It probably would have been a lot better if I played it on actual keyboard and mouse, which you can do that. But overall, it's mid. Duck Detective, Ghost of Glamping, very cute game. I enjoyed this game. One of the few modern games I actually liked, that at least the ones I played on stream. Call of Duty 2, this is a good one. Call of Duty 2 is pretty good. It was before the World War II market got oversaturated. PC version? No, Xbox. Some of these games I did play on Xbox. Some of these games I should probably play, like, say, oh yeah, I played these on Xbox. Condemned I played on Xbox. Amped is only on Xbox. But yeah, on PC, Call of Duty 2 is a lot better. It would be in banger tier, but no. Xbox version is just pretty good. Gunman's Proof. Fun little game. It's kind of like Earthbound, but it's a shooter, but it's like Zelda. It's like Zelda, but it's like Earthbound, and it's very weird. And I don't think Toby Fox said himself, but this may have influenced Undertale in some way, and it definitely may have influenced Undertale Yellow. It definitely sounds like a Toby Fox banger. Welcome to Space World. Let's go. It's all right. Galactic Pinball is a pretty okay pinball game. It's all right. Nothing special. Marathon! OG Marathon. This is just straight up a banger, especially compared to whatever the fuck that was. You know, the one where, what was it called? What did they say? Plagiarism will make me a god or something like that. Yeah, plagiarism will make me a god. That's the tagline for the new marathon. Plagiarism and AI will make me a god. Okay, you're gonna hear some audio double over. Oh wait! Marathon is a top 6 game, actually. Oh wait, Marathon's a top 6. Marathon's a top 6. I really like Marathon. Speaking of top 6. Yeah, that's right. I had Marathon as my top 6. Metroid Prime, another top 6 game. Another top 6 game, Metroid Prime, if not. Yeah, it's number 2, actually. It's number 2, actually. Speaking of 2s, Resident Evil 2. I actually prefer 4 over 2. And another asterisk on the PlayStation version. It was not the PlayStation version. It was the PC version I played. PC version is very good. Ditto Quake 4 is pretty good. It's all right. Quake 4 is all right. I played the Xbox 360. I played the 360 version. It was fine. It was fine. It was all right. It was all right. Now I haven't actually played Rage. I played a little bit of Rage. It's mid. I didn't play a lot of Rage, but because of technical issues, it's mid. Rage is mid. I might come back to it though. In fact, I need to make another tier. Hold on. I need to make another tier. Shoot. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put it below Kusel as like a little asterisk thing. So, yeah, I could. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it in mid. No, I'm gonna keep it to that. RE4. Yeah, this is just straight up the best game of that I played. Straight up best game. That is, Resident Evil 4 is just straight up the best game on this list. Hands down. It's really close between these two. It's really close. RE2 and RE4 are like easily top 10 games of all time. If you can only pick one Resident Evil game, it has to be 4. It was revolutionary. If we didn't have Resident Evil 4, we wouldn't have Dead Space or a whole bunch of other games, really. Red Alarm! One of the few good games on the Virtual Boy. And yeah, it's a thumbs up game. A thumbs up game. Now, Resident Evil Remake 1. Ooh. Yeah, this is going up like real high on the list. This is same with Resident Evil 2, actually. Resident Evil 1 Remake 1 is still one of the greatest remakes of all time. Still one of the greatest remakes of all time. That's not to say you shouldn't play the original, because you should. Because the original PS1 version has its charm. Just Resident Evil Remake 1, I'm calling it Remake 1, RE1 Make. RE1 Make just adds so much context and shows how evil Umbrella truly are. Atmosphere is great. The atmosphere is just fantastic. Atmosphere is fantastic. And again, but once again, I'm not saying that the original's bad. It's just that the remake is just so good. And now from a very good Resident Evil game to a mediocre one. Yeah, I did not very much like RE0 Forced Partner. Yikes. I mean, sure, the puzzles were kind of neat, but overall, I just thought it wasn't as good as... It wasn't as good. Ridge Racer 6. Oh yeah, before I actually move on to Ridge Racer 6, this one also had the world will burn in an inferno of hate. There's literally like Final Fantasy shit in this game. Like, did Tetsuya Nomura co-write this game? It feels like it, doesn't it? Is this the one on the train? Yes. Yeah, the one where the first half of the game is on a train. Yeah, it's not very good. It's not good. It's alright, but it's not good, but there can be so much worse. Ridge Racer 6. Pretty good. Unfortunately, the Xbox version is not good because Ridge Racer 7 is actually the better version. It's actually a better port. Ridge Racer 7 on the PS3 is actually a much better game than Ridge Racer 6. Even though Ridge Racer 6 is pretty good, Ridge Racer 7 is up here. This gets obsoleted literally a year later. Ultima 1, the very first Ultima, it kind of sucks. Yeah, the first Ultima is very boring, very grind heavy, and also does the funny thing where the world scales with you, so you have to hold off. You have to gear up a lot and stay a low level and have high level gear. Is it really old or just bad? Old. It's old. Ultima 3 Exodus would be so much better, though. It's early installment weirdness. It's a step up from Akalabeth, but that's not saying much. Ultima 2 is a little better, but again, not by much. But Ultima 3 is very good. In fact, Ultima 3 is like thumbs up tier. Ultima 4, though, Quest for the Avatar, it's a masterpiece. Ultima 4 is just straight up a masterpiece, though. Diablo, another example of it's old, so that means it's kind of shit. It's kind of old, so it's kind of bad. There's literally no reason to play Diablo 1 when Diablo 2 exists. Just play Diablo 2. Unless you're curious about Diablo 1. Battlefield 3 is another kind of mid game. Still kind of mid. Battlefield 3 is mid. It's the very epitome of mid. After Bad Company and Bad Company 2, it's just not, it just doesn't, the campaign just doesn't compare. Great multiplayer shit campaign. Yep, deal. Battlefield 4 will have the best campaign that you can still play. That's the key word, that you can still play. And I think it actually has just straight up the worst single player, the worst campaign, at least until 6. Cameo! I actually liked Cameo, despite its faults. I actually kind of like Cameo Elements of Power. Alright, the two Troids. I like Metroid Prime 2. I like Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Yep, even the Dark World stuff isn't that bad. The Dark World stuff isn't that bad. Maybe it's probably because I've been playing the Prime Trilogy. that may be the case, but yeah, I didn't really find echoes to be that bad. Now, corruption. Actually, I'm going to swap places. Echoes might actually be a banger. Corruption, it's a little too linear for my taste. I'd rather play Corruption over Beyond, though. Okay, now we're getting some real good shit. Need for Speed Most Wanted. The best Need for Speed game, if not the best racing game of all time. If not the best racing game of all time. Minus the piss filter. I like the piss filter, though. It's sign of a bygone age. Now everything has the bisexual lighting, and I don't like the bisexual lighting. I'd rather take the piss filter over bisexual lighting. New Super Mario Brothers. It's a masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece, but it's a good game. Unfortunately, it is the start of the Mario mandates. Well, it's on the cusp of the Mario mandates, which Udisanite. Unforgivable. Udisanite. Nubby's Number Factory. I like Nubby's Number Factory. Like I said, it's one of my favorite games of last year. I love Nubby. Psycho Patrol R. Well, okay. I've got some explaining to do about Psycho Patrol R. In its current state, it is mid. But it will get better with age. It's like cheese. It will get better with age. Speaking of cheese. Code Veronica, another mid game. It's actually kind of mid. Aside from the whole father and cross-dressing freak, it's not that great. But overhyped. Which one? Psycho Patrol or Code Veronica? Because yeah, Code Veronica. Yeah. I'm not saying that the whole cross-dressing. Oh wait, no, I was saying that the cross-dressing freak line was a fucking banger. Because yeah, you couldn't get away with that nowadays. And yeah, according to some rumors, Capcom is actually going to remake this game. And frankly, I'm kind of glad they're doing a remake, but I'm also upset that they're gonna most likely cut out the transphobic Claire. R.I.P. Rest in frickin' piss. They Hunger! PC Gamer's favorite mod of all time. It's alright. It's pretty good. For a very early mod, this is good. This is really good. Vampire Rain Alter Speed. This is bad. No, this is shit. It's actual shit. Vampire Rain was actually super bad. But that's not to say that I didn't have fun with it. I did have a lot of fun with Vampire Rain, but let's not beat around the bush. It is shit. It's kind of shit. Let's be real here. It's kind of shit. It has some really questionable design choices. And the fact a lot of the hit detection is borked. It's borked. The hit detection is borked. And not only the hit detection, but the general detection. There are so many times where I got caught and I just went, how the fuck did they saw me? How the fuck have they saw me? How the fuck did they saw me? How the fuck did they saw me? Fly Night! I liked Fly Night. Fly Night was fun. It was fun. Fun little game. But it feels a little too short and incomplete. It's a prologue. You know what? No, I'm putting it in mid. It's a fun little game, but the problem is it's way too short. It's leading up to something a bit bigger, and honestly, I can't wait for that. I can't wait. Demon Ex Machina! It's alright, I guess. It's alright. I think Titanic Scion may be a little better, but I haven't played it yet. King Kong, one of the very few outstanding movie license games. I actually can't wait to play it in full. And there is a PC version, and the best version on the PC. Which version of King Kong? Xbox. Xbox. Maybe I should have like a separate Xbox category. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, same with Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed and King Kong both have PC ports. King Kong's PC port, though, is a bit spotty because there's two versions. One is the Gamer Edition, which is actually redistributed as abandonware. It is abandonware. You can get it yourself and play it, which is good. And that's very good because, yeah, otherwise it's lost media. And the other version has Star Force, which completely fucks up your computer, so don't get that version. Metroid Prime Hunters! It's alright. I only played it because, it has, I only played this because it's technically mainline now because of Silux. This is technically mainline because of Silux. Perfect Dark no, bad. No, Perfect Dark Zero was straight up terrible. I did not like Perfect Dark Zero when I played it. It's so floaty. There's no proper auto aim. This is post Halo, by the way. This is post Halo, but Rare's like, yeah, mate, we're not going to borrow the control scheme for Halo. From being a trendsetter to a trend chaser, you hate to see it. RE3 Nemesis. I liked it. I liked RE3 Nemesis. I really liked Nemesis. PC version, by the way. This is the PC version, by the way. The quick dodge, the selections, so much of it. Oh, the crafting system. Oh, yeah, maybe not the crafting system, but RE3 Nemesis is very, very good. It's very good. Speaking of Kusol, Resident Evil 5. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna say RE5 is pretty bad. It has its moments, but it does have its moments, but man, having the NPC. Actually, no, this is the caveat. This is a caveat. This is a caveat. If I actually played with a friend, it would have been a tier higher. It would have been a tier higher. It would have been all right. Yeah, solo, it's unplayable. Sheva, it's just Sheva, come on, simulator. So yeah, it's just straight up Kusol. But once again, it could get so much worse. You're gonna find that out next week. Spoilers. Tolero Boxer, one of the very another stellar game for the Virtual Boy. Another stellar game for the Virtual Boy. Another stellar game for the Virtual Boy. It's not quite Punch Out, but it's Punch Out basically. It's Punch Out. It's not quite Punch Out, but it's Punch Out with robots. It's like Real Steel. Actually, it literally is Real Steel because you're playing as the kid using the motion controls. Hey, Nintendo, when are you going to do a Switch 2 version with Labo? That's what we were hoping for, by the way. Like, Oh, what about Tolero Boxer 2? They should make a Tolero Boxer 2 or an homage, like a Nintendo Land. Yeah, Nintendo would never do that anymore. Innsmouth no Yakata might actually be the best Virtual Boy game. Well, second best, because we'll get to this. Yeah, Innsmouth no Yakata, dungeon crawling survival horror game. I think a couple years before Resident Evil, which is insane. Couple years before Resident Evil and several more years before Resident Evil Survivor. Really awesome. Mario Tennis. It's just tennis with Mario characters, so blah. Mario Clash, fun little Mario game. If you can stomach 99 levels of red and black Mario action, this is the game for you, which means it's a game for literally nobody. A game for literally nobody. Yeah, I may be a little harsh on the Virtual Boy, but yeah, it really had a lot of potential, but it got snuffed out because, again, regulations and bullshit. Costs and regulations. Nitro Express. The art style is stellar, top notch. Gameplay is mid. 30 FPS action game is all I have to say about it. Then again, Greyfax is more of an artist and not a pixel artist and not a game developer. Or at least the engine really dampered with it. I'm gonna blame the engine. I'm blaming the engine. But yeah, the cute girls. Also, bit of an aside. Gonna do a little bit of an aside. Greyfax, the guy that did these games, and yes, his name is Greyfax. Their name is Greyfax. Their name is Greyfax. And they did this cute New Year's art. I love them. I love them both. Let's hope Nitro Express 2 actually runs at 60 FPS. I'm praying. I'm on my hands and knees. Begging. I'm on my knees. Praying. Please let there be a Nitro Express 2 and let it have 60 FPS. Pikmin. Gosh, such a wonderful game. I love Pikmin. Can't wait to play Pikmin 2 and get disappointed with 3 and 4. Absolutely love Pikmin. Such a great series. Speaking of RTS, Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. No, it's mid. And this is another one it's bad because it's old and clunky and doesn't have all the niceties that 2 or even 3 have. And it's another example of why would you play Warcraft 1 when 3 exists? And I tried to play the DOSBox version, then I played the remaster, and it's like, wow, the remaster is actually a bit better, but not by much. Monkey Island! This is a banger. This is an absolute banger. Monkey Island, I absolutely love Monkey Island, even though it had a lot of obtuse puzzles. Ooh. Even though it had a lot of obtuse puzzles, I loved Monkey Island. It's so funny. I can't wait to play LeChuck's Revenge this year. There I go again. Saying this year, without realizing, oh yeah, this is next year. Project Gotham Racing. This is an awesome game. I heard some of the other Project Gotham Racing games are better. And by that I mean 4 is a bit better. But you can't go wrong with 3. You can't go wrong with 3. This has Geometry Wars and a demo for Retro Evolved, which is always nice. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. This is alright. It's alright. It's Tony Hawk. Thaw's a banger. Yeah, but if you compare it with Underground and Underground 2, it's just not as good. It's still a great Tony Hawk. It's still a great Tony Hawk, but it's not as good of a Tony Hawk as Underground 1 or 2. So sorry, Tony. Okay, now for the actual best game on the Virtual Boy, Jack Bros. Jack Bros. It's technically America's first Megami Tensei game. That's right. Jack Bros was the first Megami Tensei game before... What was it? Last Bible? Before what? Last Bible? Where it was Revelations the Demon Slayer. Before it was Revelations the Demon Slayer. But you could call me Revelations the Demon Slayer. Fuck you! Yeah, it was the Revelations series back then. Then we got Revelations Dona. Over at this step, tearing me apart. But yeah, Jack Bros, overhead, dungeon, maze game. You have to get home. It's Halloween and you gotta get the Jack Bros back to the demon world. You gotta get back to the Expanse before the night ends. You gotta shoot slimes and pixies and fairies and whatnot. Fun little game. And it's straight up the best Virtual Boy game. Straight up the best Virtual Boy game. Next to Innsmouth no Yakata. And finally, my last pick for last year, Cave Story. The grandfather of indie games. Cave Story, the grandfather of indie games. Without Cave Story, I don't think indie games would have blown up as much as it did. For better or for worse. But yeah. And yeah, I know the whole like, oh, there's so many requirements to get the good ending. But that's what makes it special. That's why I like Cave Story so much. And again, if you're a bad enough dude to go through all of that and go through the entirety of hell, you are a baller. A bigger baller than Ballos. And yeah, that's my list of that is my list of all the games I've streamed in 2025. There are a lot of games that I like that a lot of you probably would consider to be bad. But yeah, overall, there's only like 3 games I consider kusoge. Like, I truly consider kusoge. Like, even Dirge of Cerberus, like, the gunplay was fine. I didn't have a problem with the gunplay in Dirge of Cerberus. I didn't have... But yeah, it is mid. I know a lot of people would probably crucify me for putting Bomberman 93 as a mid game. Or Ultima as mid, but again, that's because it's just very, very old and crap. Yeah, I think a lot of people would have concessions about a lot of these games. Diablo, a lot of people would put it in mid. Yeah, that's my rationale. Is because, like, why would you ever play Diablo 1 when Diablo 2 exists? We already know that the main character in Diablo 1 turns into Diablo himself, and then you have to beat him. It has more horror compared to 2. It's actually a lot more terrifying and bleak. Like, the atmosphere in Diablo 1 is okay, it's great, but overall, yeah, Diablo 2 is just a better playing game. And then the series would just get a lot worse from per installment. Like, Diablo 3 was pretty bad until several seasons later. And then it just became okay. Diablo 4 is outright shit. And the less said about Immortal, the better. I guess you could say the same with Warcraft. Actually, no, Warcraft is a series that just gets better with age. That actually does get better. Warcraft 2, especially, Tides of Chaos is a lot better. Warcraft 3 is a fucking RTS masterpiece. And then, yeah, World of Warcraft. And then the whole thing peaked with Wrath of the Lich King and then sputtered out afterwards. And once again, Ultima 1, first few Ultimas, 1 and 2 especially, are just too grindy for their own good. Ultima 3 would be a lot better, but Ultima 4, mwah, masterpiece. Ultima 4 is just straight up a PC gaming masterpiece. And yeah, I'm sorry for all of the fans of Dirge of Cerberus for me putting it here. It actually is mid. It actually is mid. It actually is mid. All right, and before I close everything off and write this whole place off, let's talk plans for the future for this year. Future plans. What are my plans for this year? Here are my hopes and dreams of 2026. What could they be, Captain? Well, for starters, I want a new outfit. I just want a new outfit. I love Ichimaru Mama did such a great job with this design. I want another one. I just want another one. Double partner for reals this time. Twitch and YouTube. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Gotta share me around town. What does double partner mean? That means I get partner on Twitch and YouTube. Partner on Twitch and partner on YouTube. So on YouTube, I am... let me check. Yeah, Twitch and YouTube. Also, thank you for 800 followers. Thank you. Thank you for that. I have 632 subscribers on YouTube and 250 subscribers on the Slop channel. Awesome. So yeah, get me to that. We gotta beat Mari Mari. Mari Mari already has her silver play button. We gotta beat her. We gotta catch up to her. Then after we hit that, once I get that silver play button, let's go after Saba and her gold play button. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We are the strongest. More highlight. Oh, I have to do more highlight videos. I really have to. I really need to hire another guy for this. I need to get more money. And of course, make more music. Yeah, I'm just gonna have some pretty down-to-earth things. I just need to stop being lazy and actually make some stuff. And actually, the most important one, live. Now you're probably wondering, what do you mean live? I've only been surviving last year, but it's about time I live. It's about time I started living. So yep, those are my 2026 goals, hopes, and dreams. A little less than last year. It's a little less than last year, but I think it's much more attainable. And finally, let's get on to the games. Finally, the games I want to stream. Finally, the games that I want to stream in 2026. The rest of Resident Evil. Gotta finish the rest of Resident Evil. 6, Biohazard, Village, and of course, no Revelations. Is it canon? Do I have to play Revelations? Is it considered canon? Is it considered canon? Is Revelations canon? Not mainly. Fuck. Well, shit, I really shouldn't have played Blue Stinger then. I shouldn't have played Blue Stinger and Snatcher. Maybe I'll just pray to God. I'll just pray to God that Revelations isn't. I'll just pray to God that there's no references in of Revelations in Requiem. And I think it's kind of obvious why I'm calling it Biohazard and not 7. Wait. There's also Outbreak. Yeah, I know, but I don't have anyone to play with Outbreak with. Nobody wants to wake up this early. I know that absolutely ties in with Requiem. But unfortunately, yeah, no one's gonna want to wake up super early just to play Requiem with me. But yeah, rest of Marathon, Durandal, Infinity, and Pathways. That's right. I'm going to be playing Pathways in a Darkness. No, I'm not going to play the shit-ass extraction shooter. Because, you know. I gotta play all the classic Mega Man games before Dual Override. I definitely have an excuse to play that now. I definitely gotta play those. And Bass. And Mega Man and Bass. That's right, I'm gonna play Mega Man and Bass. I'm gonna absolutely get fucking reamed by Mega Man and Bass. I'm gonna get utterly destroyed by it. Quake series 2 through 4. So that, yep, 2, Quake 3 Arena, and then 4. I did play a little bit of 4, but I gotta play the rest. Oh my god, this is gonna be a huge huge undertaking. All of the Call of Duties up to Infinite Warfare, the last good one. Oh my god, I gotta stop doing this. There's actually 3 other series that I do want to play, but I might not want to promise on that because it'd take way too long. CODs aren't even too long. 4 hours! Yeah, I think each campaign is like 4 hours. Like 2's campaign, like all of them collectively take about like, what, 4 to 5 hours? Collectively, the 2 takes only like 5 hours or so. You can finish them in one sitting. I think I almost beat the Russian campaign, or at least a good chunk of it. At least a good chunk of the Russian campaign. A Zelda game. Which Zelda game? I don't know. A Zelda game. I want to play a Zelda game. I want to play a Zelda game. Preferably one of the ones that everyone said, oh my god, it's a masterpiece. And before you say Ocarina of Time, I already done Ocarina of Time. So, it's on the VOD channel. So, Wind Waker. Now the question is, which version? Do you want me to sit through the entire Triforce hunt, or do you want me to not do that? That's the question. The billion-dollar question. Ace Combat, since there's a new one coming out, I think I would have to like actually buckle down and grind all the Ace Combats, because Wings of Thev, whatever. Wings of Thev literally comes out this year. Wings of Thev come out this year. It comes out this year, so I have to fucking buckle down and start playing. I gotta buckle down and start playing them. Like, immediately. A Final Fantasy. I gotta play a Final Fantasy. Which one? Again, I have no idea. I know a lot of you are doing the 6, 7. But that's really the big options, is like either play 6 or either play 7, because they're both masterpieces. Oh, so I'm the only one that does that? Okay. Oh, sorry. And finally, Dark Souls. A Dark Souls. At least Dark Souls 1. At least Dark Souls 1. I've been putting it off for way too long. 6, 7. I'm such a fat fucking chud. Yeah, maybe I was gonna do Mass Effect, but I'm not gonna do Mass Effect. Dark Souls 1. I mean, I did play Demon Souls. I have played Demon Souls. So, I already know what I'm getting into. I already know what I'm getting into. And yes, I have played Ace Combat 1. You know what? No. You know what? I'm not replaying Ace Combat 1. I'm not replaying Air Combat because, frankly, I already played it. So, once again, VOD channel. Once I upload it as a classic. But yep, those are the games I want to play this year. I want to stream this year. I've got a long way ahead. And yeah, I know. I'm not going to be able to play Revelations. How long is Revelations? Probably going to be too long. I can... OG or remake? Of what? Of 2? Oh yeah, that's right. 2 has a remake. Yeah, I'm going to play Assault Horizon Legacy. Demon Souls? OG. I always play OG. I'm playing OG. I played OG Demon Souls because it's more soulful. Haha. Har har. But yeah, just a fair warning. Ace Combat 2, I'm going to be playing Assault Horizon Legacy Plus. Because it's the better version. It's the better version from what I've heard. Yep, those are my games. Then you can hold me accountable for if I don't play it. Because... yeah. I mean, if you look at my old list, if you looked at my old list, yeah, you can already tell. Revelations is 8.5 hours. I think I can squeeze it. I can squeeze that in. I think I can squeeze that in. I think I can squeeze that in. I think I can squeeze that in. Just like how Jill Valentine can squeeze into that tight wetsuit. Yeah, I think 2 overtime streams will do it. But yep, those are the games that I'm gonna play and that I want to stream. So yep, look forward to it. Look forward to all of that stuff.